Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsyreplays and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another right tank wrong gun, and today we're going to be looking at the waffle. Now, I was never ever intending to do a waffle right tank wrong gun video, but someone sent me a replay and he said this will be good for your right tank wrong gun series. So I had a look at it and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give that gun a little try. And why not? We might as well add it into the series. So, the waffle. The Waffle./G, we are using this gun right here, the 12.8 centimeter, where usually you would probably use the 15 centimeter. So we're just going to mount that just so we can see the difference. So the difference with the 12.8, so the aim time's a little bit better. The dispersion is better. I mean, the dispersion is really, really good for this gun. 0.300. The damage per minute is slightly less. I mean, 82 less. It's nothing to write home about. Whereas the reload is 3.2 seconds better. The AP, the penetration is better. The APCR is better. It's just the HE that is 20 worse. And I mean, the damage is much worse. You do 460 alpha, you do on your APCR you do 390, and your high explosive you can still do a nice 600. It also has 5 degrees of gun depression or less. The other one has 10 degrees. So that's a big difference. But you're going to get your better gun depression when you reverse anyway. So, and you can still do that with this gun. So, this video we do have 2 battles, one from myself and one from a subscriber. So, let's get straight into these battles. So, we do have 2 battles with this gun. We have myself on Port Bay, and we have another Dazza on Naval Frontier. So the first Dazza, which is me, my name is Dazza, Darren, Dazza, Daz, whatever you want to call me, Meadsy, that is fine. We are on Port Bay, and unluckily we are the only tier 9 tank. Now, the Waffle is one of the best tier 9 tanks in the game. I never used to love this tank. I never used to love it, and I mean, you'll see after this battle, I've only got 99% crew still. And that's because I sold it once I got the grill, and I absolutely love the grill. But buying this back, I mean, I've only recently bought it back. I think I've done a video not so long ago, and that was when I bought the tank back. And it's amazing. It's it really is really good. On par with the grill, maybe even better. Some people will think it is better. Not so much with this gun. I mean, this gun is okay. 460 alpha. It has almost the same DPM, better aim time, better dispersion. It just has worse gun depression. But you're going to be looking from either the side or the rear anyway. You shouldn't be aiming forward because you won't get that gun down. No chance. So it's the gun depression you don't really notice too much. Even though it's a big 5 degree difference, you don't really notice that. So I don't like this map on a TD, especially TDs without armor. I like this map with E3s and tanks like that, but not in a grill, waffle, Death Star. It's not really a TD map. I mean, that Foch, one of the best tanks in the game at the minute, he's in the wrong position and he's getting absolutely wrecked. I do get a shot there for 90 damage. We do get one more shot into the Foch, putting him down to a 1 shot. So, as I've said, I don't like this map, and only because really I don't know where to go, and there's no really decent positions to get in a TD with no armor. So I decided to come to this left side, and I didn't want to go up the hill. I wanted to go around here, hopefully getting some side shots, which I have done. I got 1600 damage. What I didn't intend was the Object 140 to also be here. So he was annoying me. Like he does a good job. Don't get me wrong, he does a good job. But he should have pushed this pattern. We could lose this game because of this pattern's position, and none of our mediums wanted to challenge this tank. So just as I go, that's when the Object 140 decides, you know, I'm going to go. And you're going to see in a minute, he actually almost gets me killed. So we're going to wait for the grill. We have the HE loaded, and we get a nice 667 damage into that grill. Now, the pattern is a one-shot. Now, the pattern goes, I'm spotted. So as I poke forward, I see the object 268. So I shoot him, nice high roll. I tried to reverse, and there's an object 140, and I get absolutely obliterated. Luckily, I am still alive, 297. Someone misses their shot there. So luckily, I'm still alive. So it is still a 4 versus 4. However, all 4 of our tanks, or 3 of our tanks, are a one-shot. It's only the object 263 that has some hit points. But he's not really going to do much else. In a minute, you're going to have all the tanks that are unspotted, especially we know that there is a 268 and a grill just around that corner. If the object 263 was just to poke up a tiny bit, then he could spot them. But he could potentially be one-shotted from them as well. But he's the only one who can potentially try that, and he has to do it. Otherwise, them 2 TDs, I can't do nothing here now because I'm just getting spotted, and them 2 TDs are still there. The E50M, I don't know what he was playing at. He's got plenty of hit points left. I'm not sure why he isn't rushing our Leopard and then our Object 140. He should be rushing them. At this late stage in the game, when there's 3 one-shots, I mean, he could just rush down, get a shot on the Leopard, come up here, get a shot on the Object 140, and then ram me. And he could get 3 kills within sort of 10-15 seconds. But he doesn't. And luckily now we finally managed to take out the Object 268. And the Object 140 takes out the grill. So it just leaves now the E50 and the MBT, the KPF. So we do get a nice shot there on the E50M. The KPF is only 10 HP, so we are going to load up the HE. Hopefully he does poke forward. We're on 1 kill. It'll be nice to get 2, and he pokes forward just enough for me to get that shot into his turret. So not bad at all, considering I was the only tier 9 tank in the game. We do finish on 4,135 damage. We make some credits, only a 2nd class, but you need a lot more damage in this at the moment to get an ace in this thing. And we finished top damage, so I was quite pleased seeing that I did finish top damage. But next up, we have, on Naval Frontier, we have Dazza Art, another Dazza, and it was his reason, it was his fault that I'm actually doing this video. He emailed me and said this will be good for a right tank, wrong gun, and he plays it absolutely brilliantly. Again, he is in a tier 10 matchup. Luck for him, there is only 2 tier 10s, so there's still 5 tier 7s. This gun is very good when players don't expect what gun you've got. So you shoot, then they rush out, and then you've got a 9-second reload, which is 3 seconds off the reload of the big gun. So you can trick a few people into getting them some shots, especially heavy tanks. If they shoot you at the same time, they tend to push you because they think the reload is better, when in fact your reload is better than theirs. So Dazza had no shots to the left, so he's now coming up to see if he can get shots in the middle. There goes the ISA, early trip back to the garage for him. He managed to last just around 1 minute. But the Batchat on the enemy team is also bleeding hit points. Now, at this stage in the game, a minute gone, only the Batchat is spotted. Where do you go in a waffle? I mean, no one is pushing that left side. The E5 is in a TD position. No one's pushing. So Dazza has to sit back and hopefully just farm some damage from this position while they focus on the E5, which is exactly what he's doing. The M103, unfortunately, that didn't penetrate. He managed to only get the track. And you can see the M103 doesn't have a clue. Nice 500 roll there, and there goes the M103. So now it is 2 tanks down. He has to come around this corner because the KPF is coming, but he also has to be careful because he's now spotted, and I think there is an E100 who luckily fails the HE. So he could have been almost dead. That could have been 1,000 damage almost knocked off. But luckily for him, it was only 420 damage. That was an unlucky miss there on the KPF, but at this stage he should be turning around. He should be getting that gun depression from the rear, and you can just see it's very hard to get the gun depression when you are facing forward. You need to turn around to get that max gun depression on this tank, and before you know it, it's 3 versus 3. Where did all those tanks go? So there's a full health E100, there's almost half health E4, and there is a waffle somewhere. Now, we don't know what gun the waffle has got, but if he's got the big gun, he can take Dazza out in one HE shot, no problem. In fact, any 3 tanks on the enemy team can take Dazza out with one HE shot, with no issue at all, easy. So Dazza's just going to wait round by his team. Now, he spots the E4. He does... Oh, that was a nice shot, but he clutched that, and that was just RNG. I don't know how he managed to pen that just from that snapshot, and he managed to dodge the shot as well, which is good because he brings the E4 down to low hit points. He can't one-shot him because of the gun he's got, but he can get a shot off. Hopefully, he's going to bait another shot. He doesn't want to get hit. He doesn't want to get hit because he can die. So he's just going to wait to see where the E4 goes. Here is the E4, but the A5 on his team, again, nice hat shot there, putting the E4 down to a one shot. So it is now 2 versus 3. He needs to take out this guy. He does the failed HE from the E4. He should have used HE. He did use HE, but unfortunately he just did not penetrate fully, and he only splashed him. Now, if I was that E100, I would be totally ignoring that E75 and going for Dazza. He could have killed him, and now Dazza is on his own against a full health waffle and an E100. So he's going to load the HE. He gets the shot. Does he pen? He is spotted. He needs to hide. If he did pen, how much damage did he do? Now, the waffle was full health, and he did hit, and he hits him again and sets him on fire. He needs to reload, and that is the difference between this gun. If he had the other gun, yes, you can say he might have killed him, but he definitely would not have reloaded before that waffle comes around the corner. And now all he has to do is he needs 2 shots into this E100. As long as he don't low roll, I mean, well, not even low roll, he's only on 600, so he definitely can take him out in 2 shots. That was a clutch shot there, but he needs to take it. He's on 4,500 damage. He's a one shot to the E100, dependent if the E100 is going to use HE or not. So it's now just going to be a ring-a-ring-a-rosy around this. But what he does here, he's not going to go up. He's going to relocate. He's not spotted. Unfortunately, the E100 does come just as he's trying to run away. And what is the E100 doing? He can't quite get his gun down. Nice shot there into the tracks of the E100. He's stuck, and he manages to get away. Now, the E100, again, doesn't know what the reload is. He thinks he's got the good gun, the big gun, but he doesn't, and he manages to take him out. 3 kills, 5,100 damage when you are bottom tier, and he does get the ace. So that is the waffle with the right tank, wrong gun. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I am Meadsy69, and I'll catch you very soon. Goodbye.